Today we'll solve from Adwa this month, March, okay, in this year 2024. Algebra. Look at with me about model number one. Number one, choose the correct answer. Letter E. If A product by C plus D in brackets plus B product the sum of C plus D equal 15, then he won't find E plus B. We can find the value of E plus B by write C plus D outside, height common factor between two terms. Write this brackets outside, and then the remainder here E plus the remainder about second term would be, the result would be equal 15. He give us the example here, C plus D equal 5. He tell us C plus D was 5. Then 5 product by what equal 15? 5 product by 3. Then the sum of A plus B will be 3. The result will be number to choose number 2 here. The result will be 3. Okay. Again, we used here using C plus D. Write the height common factor between two terms. C plus D outside, and the remainder about first term it will be A plus the remainder about second term would be P in the brackets. A plus B in the brackets. Product sum of them product by C plus D. He give us the value of C plus D was 5. 5 product by what equal 15 product by 3. Then we must choose number 2 here, 3. Question letter B. The solution set of the equation x cubic of x subtract by x power 2 equals 0 in real number equivalent. We can write x power 2 height common factor between two terms. Then x power 3 divided by x power 2, it will be x, and x power 2 divided by x power 2, it will be 1. We have two factors, the product of them equal 0. In the first factor will be equal 0, x power 2 equals 0, or the second factor it will be equal 0. X power 2 equals 0, it's meaning x equals 0, and x minus 1 equals 0, it's meaning x equal 1. Then the solution set here it will be 0 and 1. Question letter C. Solution set of the equation x product by x minus 2 product by x plus 7 equals 0 in R. We have three solutions here. The first x equals 0, second x minus 2 equals 0, third x plus 7 equals 0. Then the value of x here will be equal 2, and the value of x here it will be negative 7. Then solution set it will be 0, 2, and negative 7. We have three solutions about this example. It was letter C. Question number 2, complete. Letter E. X product by y minus z, product here plus right m, product by y subtract by z equal y subtract by z product by space. We can solve this example by write height common factor between two terms. We have two terms in this expression, first and second. Write the repeating here was y subtract by z. Product by the remainder here x plus the remainder here it will be m. Then we must write x plus m in the space here, x plus m. Okay. Next question number 2, solution set of the equation. We have x power 2 plus 7 x equals 0. We can write x height common factor between two terms here, x power 2 divided by x equal x, and 7x divided by x equals 7. The product between two factors equals 0. Then the first factor it will be 0, or the second factor will be 0. Then the value of x here it will be negative 7. We have two solutions about this example. Then solution set will be 0 and negative 7 about letter B. Next question here, letter C. Letter see if x plus y was 7 and a subtracted by 2b equal 4, then the value of numerical expression. He wants to find the value of expression a product by x plus y product subtracted by 2b product by xy. We can write the height common factor between two terms here. X plus y was repeating, right? X plus y outside, and the remainder here is subtracted by 2b. He gives us the value of x plus y was 7 product by e subtracted by 2b equal 4. 7 times 4 equal 28. Result will be 28. Question number 3, factorizing this example: x power 4 plus 4y power 4. We can solve this example by finding the middle term. First, we can write the middle term. How you can find the middle term? You must write 2, positive or negative 2, product by square root the first term, product by square root of the second term, 4y power 4. Then the middle term will be positive or negative 2, product by x power 2, product by 2y power 2, square root about this expression. Okay, then the result will be positive or negative x power 2, and 2 times 2 it will be 4. Write x power 2 y power 2. Then the middle term will be positive or negative 4x power 2 y power 2. And then you can solve this example how? By write this number in the middle. Then you can write x power 4 here and write 4y power 4, and we must write 8 here and subtract. Okay, you can write plus this term in the middle here to convert to terms. Write the positive here, 4x power 2 y power 2, subtract by 4x power 2 y power 2. And then we have 3 terms here. You can write x power 4, square root about x power 4 to x power 2, and write the sign here positive, and square root about 4y power 4, it will be 2y power 2 all power 2, and let's subtract here square root about 4x power 2 y power 2, it will be 2x y all power 2. And then you can factorize this example. Here the first, x power 2 x power 2 plus 2y power 2, repeating this expression here, x power 2 plus 2y power 2, and then write negative and positive, write 2xy and here 2xy. It's the result about this example. You can write negative and positive, or you can replacing negative and positive like the result here in the board. Okay, these tips about this example, you must know these tips. Next question, letter B. Factorize this expression. Ex subtract by 7a plus 3x subtract by 21. We can use here repeating about ex plus 3x behind itself, and write negative 7a subtract by 21, and then write x height common factor between two terms here, then the result will be a plus 3. Write negative 7 height common factor between two terms, then the result will be a, and negative divided by negative positive, 21 divided by 7 equal 3. And then you can write a plus 3 height common factor between two terms. The remainder here will be x, subtract remainder here 7. You can solve this example by this method or this method from this board here. Okay, as you like. The solution set by this or this, as you like. Next example, find the solution set of the equation in R. X power 2 plus 12 equal 8x in real number. We can move 8x from right hand side to left hand side and change the sign here. We have x power 2 plus 12 equal 8x. Then you can write x power 2 subtract by 8x plus 12 equals 0. And then you can factorize this. X power 2, it will be x product by x equal x power 2. And we have 12 equal 3 times 4 equal 12. And sum of them equal 8? No. We want two numbers, the product of them equal 12. Product between them equal 12. And the sum of them equal 8. We have 6 and 2. 2 times 6 equal 12 and sum of them equal 8. We have negative, product by negative equal positive. Then x minus 2 equal 2, then the value of x equal 2, or x minus 6 equals 0, then the value of x equals 6. Then the solution set here, it will be 2 and 6. Okay, solution set about this example. Next example, next model here, letter A, model number 2. Letter A is the solution set of the equation x equal 4 over x in R by product by x, left hand side and right hand side, x product by x, x power 2, and 4 over x product by x, it will be 4, and then you can move the 4 to left hand side, x power 2 subtract by 4 equals 0. Then we can factorize it, x power 2 x times x power 2 and 4 equal 2, product by 2, write negative and positive. And then the value of x here equal to, the value of x here equal negative 2. In the solution set will be let number 3. Solution set will be 2 and negative 2. Question letter B, the solution set of the equation x product by x minus 2 in the bracket subtract by 2 product by 2 minus x equals 0 in R. We have 2 minus x and x minus 2, so we can repeat it two number and change the sign outside, right? Negative 1 had common factor between two terms here. Then we can write x product by x minus 2 plus 2 product by x minus 2. Write negative outside from two numbers, negative times negative positive. Then we can write x minus 2 had common factor between two terms, hence the remainder will be x plus 2 equals 0. Then the value here x minus 2 equals 0, then the value of x equal 2, and x plus 2 equals 0, then the value of x, it will be negative 2. Then the solution set will be 2 and negative 2. Question letter C. The solution set of the equation 3x power 2 plus 15x minus 18. We can factorize this expression by right here the first step divided by 3 between all terms. 3x power 2 divided by 3, it will be x power 2. 15 divided by 3 equals 5, 5x. 18 divided by 3 equals 6, equals 0. X times x, x power 2, and we have two numbers, product between them equals 6, and sum of them equal 5. We can write what? 2 times 3 equals 6, and sum of them equal 5, and then he won't find the sign here, the product between them equal 6, and the difference between them equal 5. We can write 6 product by 1, and the sign here gets like the middle number, and we have here negative. 6 times 1 equals 6, negative, and 6 plus negative 1 will be positive 5. Then x minus 1 equal 0, then the value of x here equal 1, and x plus 6 equals 0, then the value of x equal negative 6. Then the solution set here 1 and negative 6. Question number 2, complete each of the following. Letter A is the solution set of the equation x power 2 subtract by 3x equals 0. We can write x height common factor between two terms here. X power 2 divided by x equal x, and 3x divided by x equal 3. Then if product between two factors equals 0, the first will be 0, our second will will be 0. Then the value of x here equal 3 and here equals 0. Then solution set will be 0 and 3. Question letter B. Factorize this expression. Ex plus by plus bx plus ay. We can write the height common factor between two terms. Here ex we haven't similar, so you must repeating ex plus what? Plus bx in the brackets, and write by plus ay. Write the height common factor x between them in the remainder a plus b, and here write y height common factor between two them, b plus a. Then the repeating here b plus a right outside, and the remainder here x plus y. Then the result you must write a plus b product by x plus y. Question letter C. If a plus b equal twice x plus y equal 14, then a plus b will be equal 14, and x plus y equal what? 2 times what equal 14? 2 times 7. Then he won't find the value of a product by x plus y plus b product by x plus y. We can write x plus y height common factor between two terms, and the remainder here a, the remainder here b. Then the value here it will be what? X plus y was 7 product by a plus b. The value of a plus b was 14. Then 4 times 7 equal 28. Write 8 and carry up 2. 1 times 7 equals 7 plus 2 equal 9. Then the result will be 98. Next question. Factorize this example. Letter E. X power 4 plus 4. First step, we can find the middle term. The middle term by right, positive or negative, square root about first, product by square root about second. Okay, and then we can find the result 2 x power 2 product by 2. The result will be 4x power 2, positive or negative. Okay, and then x power 4 plus 4 will be equal what? Write this number x power 4 and 4 here, right? Plus and minus, plus here 4x power 2, this number light in the middle, and this number light here 4x power 2 outside. Okay, and then you can write this expression about 3 terms. Write square root about first, x power 2, and write this sign positive. Square root about 4, it will be 2, all power 2, subtract by 4 x power 2, write 2x, and then you can write x power 2 plus 2 here, repeating this number, and write 2x, write negative 2x, and the plus 2x here. Okay, it's the result about this example. Question letter B. Factorizing this expression. Letter B. A power 2 subtract 4ab plus b power 2 subtract by 25 c power 4. Okay, we can solve this example by write 3 term numbers here, square root about a power 2a, and write negative here, square root about this number it will be 2p, or power 2, subtract by square root about 25, it will be 5c power 2 or power 2. And then you can factorize example, repeating a subtract by 2p here, again a subtract 2p, and write negative 5c power 2, and there positive 5c power 2. Okay, it's factorizing about this expression. Question number 4, in number, if we add its two, we have for the problems here about question number 4. A real number, if we add it to its square, then the result will be 21. But the number here will be x. If we add its number to its square, the result will be 12. We can factorizing this number, x power 2 plus x subtracted by 12 equals 0. Okay, such that here if the number is x, its square x power 2, and then we can factorizing this expression by write x power 2 here equal x product by x, and we want two numbers, the product of them equal 12 and the difference between them equal 1. Negative here versus the difference, product between them 12 and the difference between them 1. It will be 3 product by 4 equal 12, and the sign about gets number like the middle, and here negative, then x plus 4 equals 0, then x will be negative 4, and x minus 3 equals 0, then the value of x equals 3. Then the solution set here, or the number, will be negative 4 or 3. We have two solutions about this example. Model number 3. Question number 1, letter A. The expression x power 4 plus 4 can be factorized as perfect square by adding the term here. He asked about the middle term. We can factorize the expression by add and subtract the middle term, positive or negative. Write 2 square root about first, product by square root about second. Write positive or negative, square root about x power 4, it will be x power 2, and square root about x here 4, it will be 2. 2 times 2, 4, then the result will be 4x power 2. Choose letter number 1. Question letter B, factorizing the expression. We have x to the power 3 plus 2x power 2 subtract by 4x subtract by 8. We can factorize this expression. How? We can write x power 3 and this expression 2x power 2 negative 4x negative 8. We can write 2 outcome factor between two numbers here. Okay, and x power 2 subtract 2x subtract by 4. Look at here, we can write x power 3 and negative 8 here, two terms, and write 2x power 2 subtract by 4x, and then factorizing two expression here with us. Write x minus 2 and x times x power 2 equal x power 3, negative 2 times x, and write the change the sign, it will be positive 2x. Okay, change the sign, negative will be positive, and then write negative 2 power 2, it will be 4. And this expression you can write outcome factor between them 2x. 2x power 2 divided by 2x, it will be x, and write negative 4x divided by 2x, it will be negative 2. And then we have similar expression, x minus 2 repeating, write x minus 2 outside, and then the remainder x power 2 plus 2x plus 4 plus 2x here, and then you can write x minus 2 product by x power 2 plus 2x plus 2x, it will be 4x plus 4, and then you can write x minus 2 and this squared x square root about first, square root about third, and write 2 outside. The result about this example. Okay, question letter C, the solution set of the equation. X power 3 subtract 36 x. Okay, x power 3 subtract 36x equals 0. We can write outcome factor between them, x here and the result x power 2 subtract 36 equals 0. Then if we have x equals 0 or x power 2 subtracted by 36 equals 0, then x power 2 equals 36. Or you can factorizing, you can write x equal positive or negative 6, or you can factorizing this. X power 2 it will be x times x, and 6 times 6 36, write negative and positive. If x equal negative 6 or x equal 6, the solution set will be 0 and negative 6 and 6. Complete. Number 2, letter A. Solution set of the equation x power 2 subtracted by 25 equals 0. Then we can factorize here. If x equal 5 or x equal negative 5, solution set will be 5 and negative 5. Next question, letter B. If x plus y equal 4 and z plus l equal 5, then xz plus xl plus yz plus yl equal 20. We want to find the result. Okay, here we can write height factor between two numbers x, the remainder z plus l, and here write y and the remainder z plus l, and then write z plus l height factor between two expressions, first and second. The remainder here will be x and the remainder here will be y. Then product between the result here 5 and x plus y was 4. 5 times 4 it will be 20. Question letter C, factorizing a power 2 plus 2ep plus b power 2 subtract by c power 2. We can write here this expression a plus b or power 2 subtract by c power 2, and then factorizing here a plus b, repeating it, subtract by c and plus c. Next question, number 3, letter A, factorizing x power 4 plus 64. We can add the middle term, positive or negative, and then write 2 square root about first, square root about second. Positive or negative, 2 product by square root of x power 4, it will be x power 2, product by square root of 64 equal 8. Write positive or negative, 2 times 8 equals 16. Then you must write 16 x power 2 in the middle, positive, and negative outside. Then x power 4 plus 64, it will be equal x power 4 here. Write plus 16 x power 2 plus 64 subtract by 16 x power 2. And then you can write this expression square root about first, square root about 64, it will be 8, and write the sign here positive and write power 2 outside. And we have negative 16 x power 2, you can write 4x all power 2. And then we can factorizing this expression by repeating x power 2 plus 8 and write negative 4x here and the positive 4x. Okay, next question. We have 4 terms. We can distribute this expression and factorizing it. Letter B, 5l plus 10m plus el plus 2am. Okay, we can write, we have 5l and we have here el. Okay, write 5l and el and 10m plus 2m, and then you can write l height factor between two numbers, and here 2em, write m and 2m هتكون factor between them. 10m divided by 2m it will be 5, and 2em divided by 2m it will be a. Then we have 5 plus a هتكون factor between two expression. The remainder here will be l plus 2m. Okay, next example, we have word problems here. He tell us a positive integer, if we add its square to its triple, the result will be 18. Okay, if we have integer, put x integer number. If you add its square to its triple, it's meaning 3x. Triple this number, it's meaning x product by 3. Then the result will be equal 18. You can factorize the expression by write this term first and second and move 18 to left hand side by change the sign, and then factorizing x bar 2 equal x by x bar 2, and we want two numbers, the product between them equal 18, and if we find subtract between them it will be 3. It will be 3 product by 6. 3 times 6 equal 18, and the difference between equal 3, right, positive here and the negative. In the value of x it will be 3, and here x equal negative 6. The number will be equal 3 or negative 6. It's a positive, so it's a false. No, don't write negative 6. Then the number will be equal 3 because he tell us it's a positive integer, so it was refused. The negative 6 here refused. Okay, understood. Model number 4. Solution set of the equation x bar 2 subtracted by 5x plus 6 equal 0. We can write here x bar 2 equal x product by x, and we want to know two numbers, the product of them equal 6, and if we add them equal 5, write 2 times 3 equals 6. And the sign here similar, negative and negative, like the middle, okay, because the positive equal negative and negative. Then the solution set here it will be x equal 2 or x equal positive 3. Write the solution set here, write 2 and 3. Next question, letter B, we want factorizing this expression. We have x product by y minus z plus l product by y minus z plus y minus z. We can write y minus z outside here, and the remainder about first term, x plus second plus third, it will be 1, because y minus z divided itself, it will be 1. Okay, next question, solution set of the equation. X over 4 equal 9 over x. We can use the steps here. The product of extremes equal product of means. We have 4 in the numerator